Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Final Fantasy 16. When last we left off, there was a 5-year time jump, which is very interesting that they would, jump across time. But I do kind of want to see where this goes, because I am a little confused about certain things, but I'm pretty sure that stuff's going to be explained with some of the compendium dossieres, whatever those things are called. I can't remember what it's called, but I should just read some of that stuff, whether it be off camera or while recording. Doesn't matter. Things will work out. I would assume it'll all come together at some point. So now that that's out of the way, and it's not really much of a summary, it's not a whole lot outside of that, and Ultima shows up. I didn't know Typhon was going to be in it, but I definitely knew Ultima was. That's kind of a given. Ultima is pretty awesome little summoning mythological creature thing. As we get back into this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into Final Fantasy 16. I guess we got to speak to Otto, right? That was the whole thing that we have to do. Speak with Otto. Oh yeah, he's in that weird area that's near the port, but not really near the port. It's like above it. What up, Otto?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone.
Yeah, they did mention that.
And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn.
Okay, so I guess we got to intercept them, right? Something like that.
If this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
And a lot of stuff going on behind the
Martha
scenes.
is a survivor. We'll find her.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I don't think it'll be that big a deal. Let me talk to this lady, because I
my
did mean to go
favorite
back to her. I just
pupil.
never did.
One would think.
One would think my role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours a guiding light of knowledge, and that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding. I don't know why I can't seem to speak whenever I read. What has come before, that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the stage, on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. I would not to appoint the story's 9 tales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice. I admit when I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Cid count Sid among Sid the outlaw among my pupils. She must be pretty old. It isn't just an aesthetic choice to have her hair gray like that. Nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. We both know how that ended. It hasn't been a year already. Such is the peril of an overly. Oh, maybe she's just talking. Maybe she's talking about me, Sid. I don't know. Because anyway, I'm kind of confusing myself right now. Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. Well, I suppose one is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remain hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend, quote unquote, having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease on life as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less
more reputable fellowship
than anything in the academic world, I assure you. That's interesting. Okay, so these are okay, I guess that's for to show you that you've already read that.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valisthea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its land even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed, or at least it was until Sambrique elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twin Sides Hereford neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I love so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that the Emperor Sylvester had. Is it Sylvester or Silvestri? I think it's Silvestri. Had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflame, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious to move even for him. That is interesting.
Don't let me keep you.
Well, she did have a lot to say, so. Why is her thing still there? Oh well. You know what? I think it's.
Say the word. I'm a dab hand when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
Of course.
Whatever. I guess where we have to go is. I guess we have to leave. I don't know where we're going. But I see a little green. I see a green side quest thingy right there. At least I think that's a side quest thingy. Maybe? Could be.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
I'm going to assume it is.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so.
Wait, I remember this
Assuming
guy.
we
I know who
had
this guy
any
is.
Pitch, which we don't. Not any blood.
I read the little thing on him.
Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Someone finds you some pinch. What? I don't even know what that means, but whatever.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now,
I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alrighty. I'm totally doing that one. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be protecting those people, but still, totally doing that one. Definitely worth it. Basically anything will be worth it. I don't even know where the hell I'm supposed to go. It just says find the curse breakers and doesn't really tell me anything else. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Oh, I can access this area now. That's great. Okay, so I probably can just explore a little bit more than I could before. It makes a little bit more sense. Because before I was like very limited to whatever the story was allowing me to go. And there was barely a reason to go anywhere else. This one. Sip my coffee. Oh man, I haven't been here in a long time. Or when I saw that weird Monster Hunter monster. Oh, what the hell? I didn't know she was with me. And my dog too. All right. Well, I guess it's not so bad.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Oh, great. Messed that up. That wasn't so bad.
I can't imagine Herbalist needing any more than this. Time to head home.
I wish there was so much more. I need more side quests. I like doing side quests in games. They're actually not that bad. Yeah, they kind of distract you a little bit if there's too many, especially if there's too many. They're actually not that bad. I'm gonna go there manually and maybe I'll fight on the way. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Ha! I do need to get used to the combat. Because anytime I'm in a situation where it would be probably a good idea to at least know what the hell I'm doing. I don't. But there's nothing here. Nothing else. Okay.
Get him!
For some reason, it feels like the timing for that.
It's over.
For the timing for that combo is slightly different for the Ramu power. That's what it feels like, at least. Oh yeah, goblins.
Over here! Go for it!
Oh great.
Over here!
Come on.
This way. Over here! This way.
It looks like I'm moving slowly because for some reason the combo isn't coming out.
This way. Over here!
I figured it was going to go down pretty quickly. Coffee. Oh yeah, I gotta deliver this thing. Let me go ahead and do this. Oh god dang it. Why does it like send me to the top? And I get why, but it's just funny to me that like it sent me straight to the top when I needed to be down on the bottom near the pier.
Welcome back, Sid.
My name, oh yeah, it is Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
I ripped it out of their bodies forcefully.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
You've been close to a chocobo's ass, huh?
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think about it, he was able to identify
Same
that
as the old
smell
man.
pretty quickly, huh?
He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
If they hurt Martha,
The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Oh, there's too many people talking elements.
I'd rather not bump into them again. Let's get you to a physical.
And Martha's missing?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
I know what a culling is. That's really bad.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp!
What?
Oh man. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and leave, because there's not much else we can do here. I don't even think there's any items I can pick up. Not that it would matter much if I did pick some up, but still.
Give those horses.
I don't think I need that anymore. Stay down. I don't know why that sounded funny to me. Oh, come on, Joe, calm down. It's not that big a deal. Let me check the okay. Is there a path? Yeah, there is a path. That's what I thought. I was very confused by that, the map.
Up ahead.
Hey, there's a lady.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry
Wait, she's
about
been
me.
here?
It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black shields.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
Well, I don't think so.
Martha,
Pardon me, I don't think so.
do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Huh. Come on. Gotta attack the birds, huh? Oh, cool. Sweet. Time to electrocute these birdies. Take that, chicken. Ooh, there's a green one. Oh, it's blue. Oh, but it has a green tail. That's why I was like, what? I just realized I'm going on a killing spree. Let me just move on.
Are we too late?
Telling you,
There
man.
must still be someone inside.
We're being optimistic, man. Everyone's dead. I'm 999% sure they're dead. I thought.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may
I guess that's
purge
the Black
night
Shield.
and welcome lasting dawn.
They look
On
different.
these our swords
They look
we
different enough.
swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Focusing on one guy at a time. Oh, cool. Oh, come on. That's not so bad. I thought that said Valley Bat Meddler. Because
Is that all of them?
I think so.
the dark clouds gathered. Well, okay. I was just
I
saying.
didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Or he's like in a pine box somewhere. Who knows? Who indeed knows? Oh, great.
Found her.
The abbot.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to be alive.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
Oh, I wouldn't say every last one, but
That were true.
every last one that was outside the door. That's about it.
The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her.
Which Sid exactly?
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
Yeah, no survivor. Not anymore. Great.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
Yeah, I think we'll do it ourselves. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
I don't know why he kneeled. He got down like that, but okay. All right, let's go and pay these people some respects.
Guess we're all ready.
A bunch of sadness just happened. Oh, I'm better already. Shame there's no swimming animation or walking through this very, very clearly shallow water. Oh man, there's that evil eye thing. Bounty. Okay, notorious marks. I guess this is the first time I ever encountered one. Think about it. Every now and again, Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Got it.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on.
Nice try.
Oh, come on. I don't even know what that does.
Nice try.
Ah.
Baruda! Too slow. Nice try.
Got him. Ah, come on. Come on. This guy's a nightmare.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Nice try. Too slow.
That's not so bad. Come on. Screw it. Magic ash. Okay, so that's probably those two things are probably fairly useful. If it is as it says, it should be fairly useful.
That must be the bridge.
I'm going everywhere but the bridge. Absolute disrespect. Actually, I just wanted to make sure I got those things before I forgot. I will forget. I'm gonna show these people some respect, though. Legitimate respect.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
That's true. They do. They don't really deserve even have their bodies burnt. And if only they had let me fight the evil eyeball thing with Jill in my party, but no. I guess I couldn't have done that anyway. I suppose I couldn't have. Maybe I could have. Maybe I could have done it. Because they didn't say I couldn't run away. It just said that normally you shouldn't. Or whatever. I don't know what it said. But basically, it didn't say I couldn't run away. Oh, I wish you could run or sprint like inside of areas like this. 'Cause it is. Because moving through areas like this is pretty slow.
Look sharp! And they called themselves our country.
They've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
I demand recompense. Whatever. Shut up. Let's talk to this lady. Talk to Martha.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive
Oh, so this has been going on for a while then.
Times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
Gavin?
Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay. New quests. Ah, sweet. I'm definitely doing that.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Wait, let me check and see if there's... Okay, so I guess not. I guess there's only just the one.
We're not to move.
Oi, you there! Don't just pass me by. You handy with that sword of yours?
I mean, I just murdered a bunch of chocobos earlier.
Bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
I just happen to have experience in killing chocobo.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting
Okay.
bandits.
Wait.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score.
Oh, okay. He wants me to take care
Go
of
on, then.
specific
Don't just stand
chocobos. I
there.
thought he was wanting me
Go and
to
help
get rid
him.
of the good ones. So what? I was very confused.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
Whiteheart.
She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when
Is that
you
my
see her
old
right
chocobo?
enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
I think it is. I
Those
think it
no
might
good
be.
bastards are hiding from me.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was her old chocobo. He made it pretty clear that it's a noble chocobo, like a good one. And not just that, it's white.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Yeah, even he's like, what? Whiteheart. I bet it is. Time to go get my old chocobo back. 'Cause I hope. I certainly hope.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
White chocobo pinion. Oh man, got an item. Oops, those giant lobsters tripped and fell on my blade multiple times.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Man, they're like slaughtering people. I mean, they are bandits. They kind of deserve it, but still. I bet it's Ambrosia. Certainly looks like him.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
I reckon your head isn't worth anything.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, I doubt these guys will put up much of a fight. Oh, come on. Got him right in the forehead. Come on. Ah. Come on. Aha. Sweet. Let's hope they never come back.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
It is.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then.
Like a pile of bodies strewn about, blood and insides everywhere.
The whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
I wouldn't say kind-hearted, but certainly I'm not afraid of
A bird like her would
helping
have cost
people.
a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
No.
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
He's like, I'm tired of eating other birds.
If this isn't a heartwarming sight.
I want real
Next time
food.
The stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
He's got a suck for the chocobo, though. He only got one eye.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
I've got plenty of money. I mean,
Leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good
well, it
luck
has
to
been
the
like
both
5
of you.
years, so it wouldn't surprise me. He just wouldn't recognize me. A lot can happen in about 5 years. Sometimes people get fat.
You take care of your flock for now.
Sometimes
I'll
people
call you
lose their
when I need
bearer
you.
marking. Quest complete. Well, Ambrosia's tact, bestoked saddle. Queh. Hashtag Ambrosia. Chocobo unlocked. Sweet. So I just do this thing and commence metal music. I forgot how it went. I should have forgot the music. Oh.
Straight home now.
I'm okay with not using it though. It's pretty cool though. Okay, return to the hideaway. I guess there's not much else outside of that. Yeah, not much else outside of that.
Where's Gav?
Gavin? Gavin!
I hear there's trouble.
Gav!
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Both Gavin and Ambrosia have
report?
a missing eye.
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And
Oh,
how
man.
pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
So we're going back to the old plan.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Yeah.
There is one place,
Even I
however,
thought about that.
where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Probably because it's kind of out of the way.
Between us and it.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of
I've
out of the
never
way.
been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
I'm actually shocked they're only just now realizing I'm a Rossfield, or Clive is a Rossfield. Like, see, a Moogle. They're telling me I couldn't see one. Otto's counter is now open. Oh, okay, so this is probably where you're gonna get things like hunts and whatnot, right? Something like that. The following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Completing side quests available through Alliant reports or defeating notorious marks found on the Hunt Board to earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across. Cool, okay. Alrighty, that sounds like something we can do. That'll be fun.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Alright, let's see what...
You think it's alright to touch him?
Where is it at? Is it down here? How do I get down there? Wait. Yeah, how do I get down there? Okay, yeah. I am going the right way. Very confused.
along now, Martel.
Wait, this isn't what I was looking for at all. Let me just check them
See,
anyway.
I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride
Is that a
and
giant
joy.
barrel of
It was
beer?
a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right
Okay,
out of
but
it.
what is your problem? What did you want?
And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems
okay.
better than
So I am a
coming from you.
delivery boy again. But yeah, sure, I can do
Nice
that.
being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I suppose that's not so bad. Not a bad thing. But this is literally the exact opposite where I wanted to go. What's down here, though? I didn't even know this area existed. Because honestly, I just wanted to go to the board to see what was on there. So I can get a better look at what's going on. Or what other options I have on.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
What my other options are, I should say. Wow, this whole area is like huge.
And you say Sid built this place?
I literally hadn't even seen this area yet. Man, okay. Instead of exploring right now, just gonna see what I can see. And actually check out this quest board. But
Mather's all right.
let me do this.
Yep. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Oh, I didn't realize I had like 2 different batches. I read it earlier, but it just didn't click that I had 2 different batches.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Yeah, it's those apples.
Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to
Sounds about right.
yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
I'll do that in a bit. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
Nectar?
The matter is
The
this.
hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help, as I need not remind you, Kupo. I am the mightiest of all Moogles. No fiend or force to rule. Oh man, I didn't get to read the rest. So I need you to slay them all for Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It was good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. Yada yada yada. Ask about Nectar's adventures. Let me look at the hunt board. I need to see this. Alrighty. The hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the hunt board. Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Because I already got rid of that guy. Angel of Death. Oof. Okay. Trader coming by the way of Cara Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their pass, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept at a brisk pace. Huh. Fairview, Sambrique. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go and talk to this guy. Give him his show him the appreciation that everyone has shown. And then
It's alright to touch him.
why does she keep asking about touching people? Very weird. I wish I understood the context of what she was saying, but it's really creepy and weird. Come on, man.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time.
I wouldn't say like, more like they
siblings, don't you?
appreciate it. Remember, I think Sid is the only one that actually liked them things. Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. Martell's apples, basket of slightly stunted, somewhat sweet apples grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martell. May she rest in peace. And still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick. Well, the curse bearers had first pick, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, that looks like that's it for today. This was a cool episode. Look, some horrible things happened, but for the most part, we did progress a little bit more. Got some hunts now. That's going to be fun because I do love hunts, especially the ones in 12. 12 was probably my favorite when it came to introducing hunts and whatnot. So hopefully the ones on this game will be just as fun. We'll see. Till then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.